KG, I want to sell my house. But the news is so terrible. Home prices are going down, home prices are falling. What am I supposed to do? Are there any buyers in the market? Yes. Four things to do to sell your house in a changing market. How to sell your house in a changing market. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KG. I'm a realtor with Fairfax Realty in Greenbelt, where we help buyers to buy their dream home and sellers to sell their houses. And we do this in the Maryland, DC, and Virginia region. So if you're looking to buy, sell, move, invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. How to sell your house in a changing market. Four things to make sure you sell your house with top dollar in a changing market. So if you listen to the news, especially if you're a homeowner and you're looking to sell, you want to sell, you have to sell. When you listen to the news, you can be depressing. Home prices are going down. Oh, buyers are not buying. It's so depressing. But as a homeowner, there are things that you can do to sell your house in a changing market. In the DMV area, every market is local, right? In the DMV area, we're still selling houses, we're still getting offers, we're still closing. Every market, what you can do to sell your house in the changing market. So let's talk about four things. The first thing is price. You want to get your price point right. Price the house right. Price the house right. Because the market is changing, you want to really talk to a professional that is in your local market to look at your house, compare it with all the others that are sold in the last few months, not 6 months, like 2 months, 3 months now. You cannot use what sold 9 months ago. No, it's a changing market. So price it right. When you price your house right, it attracts buyers. Overpriced house sits in the market. And you start reducing price. You don't want to do that. So if you are in the DMV area, if you bought your house in the last 4 or 5 years, you still have equity. Yes, you still have equity. So forget about all the news that say home prices are dropping, sellers are reducing prices. Yes, sellers are reducing prices because some sellers are still in the 2020 la la land. So they are not pricing their house right. So you want to price your house right. You want a professional that will give you unbiased value. Price is very, very important. Second thing, market your house right. What does it mean, market your house right? Pictures. You want bright and nice pictures of your house on the market, in internet, because most buyers, not most buyers, 100% of buyers these days look online before they make decision on looking at your house. If the pictures are not inviting, if what they're seeing does not really attract them, they're not going to look at your house. Hence, it's just going to sit on the market. So picture very well. The other thing about marketing your house right is also making it accessible to buyers. You don't want to have a lot of restriction. I've had sellers that said you want buyers to make an appointment 24 hours. No, that's a no. You really want your house to be accessible. So you want to make sure you work with your agent so that buyers and their agent can come in quickly. 1 hour, 2 hour notice is enough to come in and look at the house. Because the more buyer comes in quickly, the quicker you get an offer. Third, curb appeal. Curb appeal in any market is very, very important. But in a changing market, is super important. Why? Because you want buyers to come in. If they don't like what they're saying, they're not going to come in. And once that decision is made, you lost that buyer, right? I've seen buyers we get in front of a house like, no. Many times. I've seen them many times. Buyers like, nope. Don't worry about it. We're not going in. So you want to make sure your curb appeal is inviting as much as you can, because you're competing with other houses. That's just the truth. Other houses in the market, you're competing with them. So you want to make sure your curb appeal is right. The fourth one is do home inspection before you put the house in the market. Why? Because you can fix items that the home inspector found during the home inspection, especially big ticket items. You can fix them and don't have to worry about them. So, but caution, caution, caution. It does not mean when a buyer put an offer and do their home inspection, they're not going to find anything. So, a buyer is going to put an offer, they're going to get their home inspector, and the home inspector is going to find something. I mean, like, the home inspector is never going to say, I didn't find anything. They're going to find something. That's just the nature of it. But because you have already preempt that, you've already done your home inspection and fixed things that may jeopardize your contract, you should not be scared of that home inspector coming into, to do the home inspection. So do those 4 things and you will get top dollar for your house. In any market, changing market, doesn't really matter. When you do those 4 things, you will get top dollar for your house. So if you are a homeowner and you're thinking of selling, don't despair. Forget about those local news. I mean, all those news, forget about them. Every real estate is local, local, local. I mean, as in local as your county, as your zip code, that's how local it is. So discard those news and talk to a professional in your market to let you know exactly what is going on in your market. All right. So if you're looking to sell in this changing market to get top dollar for your house, which we're still doing in this market, contact us below in the Maryland, DC, or Virginia region, or any part of the union, right? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. So, are you selling?